Hey guys, this video is going to show you how to explore a career using the website MyNextMove. So if you go to mynextmove.org or just type in MyNextMove into Google, then you'll get to this website. And once you get here, I want you to go to the right hand side and it says tell us what you like to do. I want you to click on Start right there. And you're going to take what's called an interest assessment or interest profiler. And basically the instructions here, you can read them. It basically says pick out, you're going to read some statements and decide if you would like to do those things or not like to do those things. And so you see the faces there, strongly like, unsure, dislike, strongly dislike. Do not think about how much education it takes or if you're willing to do that much education to do that type of job. Don't even think about education or training. Also, do not think about how much money you would make doing it. And so just forget about those things. Just decide, hey, that's an activity I think I would like to do or one that I would not like to do. Also, try to keep away from the unsure answers. If I go back here, there is a place where you can click on unsure. If you click unsure a lot, you're going to tell the computer, you're basically telling the computer, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And then the computer is not going to give you any results because it doesn't know. So try to go and click on like or dislike or strongly dislike or strongly like, but try to stay away from unsure. I understand sometimes you might click on unsure, but try not to do that a lot. So if I click next, says there are no right or wrong answers. It's not a test. It's just something to kind of see what kind of things you like. So I click on next here and you see here it's got some questions here. There's 60 statements. And so once you finish this, you'll click on next and you'll go and you fill out some more. So for example, build kitchen cabinets. Well, that sounds like something I would really like to do. Lay brick or tile. I think that would be fun too. Develop a new medicine. I don't know about that. Let's see. I'm going to put maybe not. Study ways to reduce water pollution. Well, I'm going to put no. Write books or plays. Definitely not. Play a musical instrument. Definitely not. Teach an individual an exercise routine. I think I would like to do that. And so just because I'm putting these answers down doesn't mean that's what your answers will be. It would be based on what you like or dislike. Yours may be totally opposite of mine. And so you'll keep on and go through all 60 of these. When you get done with a survey of 60 questions, you'll look at, come to this particular screen here. It says you've answered all the questions. Would you like to return to the first page to see or to look at your answers? And would you like to view your unsure answers? I feel like I filled this out pretty well, so I'm going to click on next. And here it shows me what kind of person I am. And so it has 6 different interests here: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. I don't have enough time right now to go over each one, but if you like to look at each one and kind of see what kind of person this is, then you can click on these and they'll tell you what type of personality that is. And so you can see that my interest profiler here says that my highest is realistic, and my second highest is conventional, and my third highest would be social, which is a little surprising. Actually, it's not. Let's see. Realistic. Yeah, it is. Realistic, conventional, and social. And investigative is close behind that. So it has these results now for you. As long as you don't X out of the web browser, you're good. You just need to click on next again. And again, you can read this right here. It talks about, how much training and education do you want after high school? And it talks about job zones. So in the future, what do you plan on doing? Do you plan on just graduating high school? Do you plan on dropping out of high school? I hope not. Do you plan on just graduating from high school? Do you plan on going maybe to 2 years of college, like a community college or technical college after high school? Do you plan on going to 4 years of college? Do you plan on going to more than 4 years of college? And that's what these job zones here represents. And so little or no preparation, you see education. Some of these careers may need a high school diploma or a GED certificate for number 1. Job zone number 2, a high school diploma. Job zone number 3, at least vocational training school or on-the-job experience or a 2-year degree. An associate's degree is a 2-year degree. Job zone number 4, a 4-year college degree, which is a bachelor's degree. And job zone number 5, more than 4 years of college. So you're talking about your master's or your doctorates or something of that sort. And so those are the 5. And you can click on that if you forget to remind you. And so what it wants you to do is to choose, okay, how much education, how much school do I think I want to go to after high school? Don't not to go any, or just graduate high school, a couple years after high school, 4 years after high school, more than 4 years after high school. I'm going to say just a couple years after high school. And so I'm going to say job zone 3. And I'm going to click on that and click next. Once I click on that, then it says on the next screen you will see careers related to your interest profile, which is this, and your chosen job zone, which is this. So I'm going to click on the next button. And now I have a list of jobs that I can look through here. Pretty long list too. And so I can look at these and try to find something that I like. And I know that's kind of hard, especially just looking at names like this. But I may find something from a name that I like. I can click on these. So if I click on machinist here, and I can see a description of what they do. Some of these may even have a video. Some of them don't. But it gives you some information here. And we'll talk more about this information in just a second, that you can read and see if it's something you like. This opens up in a new window, and so you can just X that out and then click on your other tab to go back to where you were at before. So after looking around a little bit, I decided on electrical power line installer and repair. So I click on that, gives me the information here, tells me what they do, tells me what kind of knowledge they may have, what subjects in school that may be important to you, what kind of skills and abilities, personality, what kind of technology you might use. Education, so you see up there, certificate after high school or high school diploma. And then I think I also read there that it would take some training, of course. Job outlook, average, so that's not bad, it's not great, but at least it continues on. And then I see the salary there of $68,000 a year. That's not bad at all. So I picked out my job. What do I do now? Well, this is what you need to do in order to get credit for going through this and finding your information. You're going to need to go to the shared folder. Okay. Once you go to the shared folder, go to public, staff and students. And instead of going to Bailey, you need to go to Careers 2017-2018. Careers 2017-2018. Double click on it. There's only 2 documents in there. Click on Exploring Careers. So open that up. And you have this form here. And all you have to do is enter in the information it's asking for. So for example, right here it says your name. Well, that's pretty easy, so I can put in my name. Okay. And then click here to enter a date. I'm literally going to click to enter a date. It already has the right date for me, so that was easy. Career, click here to enter text. So what was my career again? It was electrical line installer. So electrical power line installer. So I'll have to type that in. Alright, and then a picture. So here, what in the world do you do here? It says, click the center of the box below and choose Bing to search and find a picture that represents your job. So I could do, let's see, if I was trying to find a picture that represents my job, I could type the actual person in. Electrical line installer. Let's try that one. I don't think I'll get anything, but we'll try it. And we'll wait for that. Or I could just do electrical. Oh, there goes one right there. How about that? So there we go. So I can click on that, insert, Bam, got my picture. That was pretty cool. Alright, so now, what does a person in this career do? I don't know. Well, that's what you got the website for. And so now I can go up here, hey, then look at that. What do they do? Install or repair cables or wires used in electrical systems. They can erect poles. So now you should not, because that's plagiarism, come in and copy this and then paste it into your document. That is not cool and it's not legal. You need to put it into your own words. What does this person do? I'm not asking for a huge paragraph or anything. You can write it in a sentence or so, but you need to put it into your own words. Do not copy word for word what you see on the internet. On the job, this person may. Well, hey, on the job, you would. So you got that there. So everything is right here. What subjects are important to this career? You could just list them. Engineering and technology, business, math and science. So again, I'm not asking for a book here, but just to write down the answers. And again, not plagiarize, not copy and paste, and not copy straight from what it says. And you put it in your own words if you're writing down sentences. It's just one page, and that's all you have to do if you finish early. You can start a new search and find a different one, a different job, by simply pushing the back button on your interest profiler. Actually, you can just come back to here, and you can find a different one and fill out another form. This will be graded.